What do we should Timmy's here? Now, before Deadpool came around and before Oppenheimer came around, the highest grossing R-rated film of all time was, of course, the Mel Gibson epic film Passion of the Christ. Now, Passion of the Christ, I think is one of the better religious space movies in the past number of years. Of course, you got Jim Caviezel, who's could be seen in theaters now in Sound of Freedom. I believe Monica Bellucci was also in the film too. Now there has actually been talks about a sequel of Passion of the Christ, coming. Which, how do you do a sequel is beyond me. Well, looks like there's now a production start date. According to World of Real, production on Mel Gibson's long in development, The Passion of the Christ sequel, titled Resurrection, has reportedly been set to begin filming next year in January. This comes after nearly 2 decades since the theatrical release of the first installment. Mel Gibson wrote two scripts for The Passion of the Christ 2, which will be titled Passion of the Christ's Resurrection, will once again be directed by Gibson. The sequel is expected to feature Jim Caviezel as he reprises his role as Jesus, who miraculously resurrects will be the center of the next installment. Oscar winner director Mel Gibson recently opened about the project, teasing that he has co-written two different scripts. He describes one of these scripts as an acid trip that will take audience to other realms. It's currently unclear which of these two scripts will end up that Mel Gibson will be choosing. The Passion of the Christ. If you guys don't know much about Passion of the Christ, it depicts the final days of Jesus Christ's life and his crucifixion. In addition to Caviezel, it starred Maya Morgenstern as Mary, Monica Bellucci as Mary Magdalene. Other cast members also include Francisco De Vito as Peter, Luca Leonello as Judas, and many more. The film also made about 612 million on a budget of 30 million, establishing it as an enormous financial success. Critical reception was mixed, with critics being split on the brutal depiction of the crucifixion, and some accusing the film of being anti-Semitic. I mean, I thought the movie was really decent. Jim Caviezel, I thought he nailed it as a role Jesus. I was always curious how he did not get some sort of like award buzz for playing Jesus, because he played the role really well. So now as for a sequel, I don't know. Who knows if a sequel could possibly work. And Mel Gibson, he seems to be making a little bit of a comeback too. Of course he hasn't really directed movies since Hacksaw Ridge, but he did do other film. But he did appear in the movie Joe Bell with Mark Wahlberg. He was great in that. So it will be nice to see Mel Gibson have another comeback here. There is still talks about him directing Lethal Weapon 5. So whether this to be honest, I won't be surprised if Lethal Weapon 5 happens after Passion of the Christ shoot, but we'll see. Now, obviously, there are reports that this will begin filming in January, but things could always change at the strike. They're saying that the actor strike could possibly last until the year, so it might not last. It might not last until January, but always could be a good chance this could get delayed because of the strike. But as of right now, I don't know. It could be interesting to see this movie actually gain full speed, but we'll see. Could Passion of the Christ 2 ends up becoming the next R-rated film to being the highest R-rated films of all time? Of course, like right now, Oppenheimer is in that list, Deadpool. So we shall say. Anyway, let me leave you guys. What are your thoughts on Passion of the Christ 2 reportedly filming in January? Are you even interested in checking out another Passion of the Christ? Did you even enjoy the first film? Do you think a sequel is even necessary? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Samuel Zion.